EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Hoosier State, where Colts fans rise to their feet with the striking of the anvil as it is time for football here at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indy. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Indianapolis Colts. On the visitors' sideline, Cardinals head coach Jonathan Gannon. His guys ready to get this one going. On the other side, Colts head coach Shane Steichen. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. The Cardinals defense ready to go to work here on this Sunday night. And the one we'll be watching is this man at corner.
So many times when he's on the field, you hear announcers like us talk about how calculating he is when he goes for the football. And what they mean, he has a high football IQ, and he eliminates all the errors that could happen and makes big plays as a result.
Here's Richardson to throw. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Oh, that's what an effort. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Michael Pittman, his second touchdown on the season. And the Colts take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free. And the Cardinals about ready to go now on defense. They're going to have to stand tall with this drive commencing right at the midfield stripe. Following the fumble recovery, Richardson throwing into traffic there, and that's complete.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
Richardson looking to throw this. Out of his hands quickly to Pittman. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 20. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line. From the shotgun, Richardson. Down the field, he's got one. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A gain of 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. Taylor will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. Now a third and goal situation as this Arizona defense tries to stand tall once more. Here's Taylor again. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line. A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. Oh, they'll run the option right. And he is going absolutely nowhere in the wrong direction. They're turned away on 4th. The Arizona defense back onto the field. And they're down a couple of scores here early, so the focus certainly is going to be on not letting this deficit get any wider. Richardson. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They need 12 here. It's third down.
A 2-yard loss brings up third down. And
now Richardson. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Garrett Williams. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
At the 37-yard line.
The Cardinals about ready to go now on defense. They're already down here early as this next drive begins with a 1st and 10. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he'll stretch out only about a yard up to the 32.
He's tackled at the 32.
The rushing numbers for Taylor in last week's ball game. 17 carries, 82 yards.
They put a lot of effort into game playing and establishing this ground game last week, and the reward was a nice day rushing the ball. Helped them put a balanced offense out on the field. And that carry is an indicator that this ground game wants to be established again this week.
Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession. As they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Richardson looking to throw. Pressure comes and the Cardinals bring him down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Here is third and quite a ways. Now Richardson back to throw it. And he showed a nice little juke, but then the window quickly closed. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away.
Unlock line! Unlock line!
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Colts, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now it's Richardson. Throw left side, taken in by Pittman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Richardson out of the shotgun. This taken in by Downs. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. Now he's going to step up and run. 25, touchdown, Indianapolis. Anthony Richardson with his 2nd touchdown of the The Arizona defense back onto the field. They've got to defend a very short field here. 1st and 10 already in the red zone.
Unlock line! Unlock line!
To throw is Richardson. Throwing to start the drive. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1. Richardson working from the gun. Now he's got it. Only gets a yard, but it's enough to set him up 1st and goal.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking for Pearson, he's got him. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Colts will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit.
The Cardinals about ready to go now on defense. And they have not been at their best so far. They're down big here, third quarter, as they try to rebound and get some stops.
Check.
First and 10, Taylor now. Now he's free at the 35. Jonathan Taylor. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts. The Arizona defense back onto the field. They'll be looking to be the aggressors here as this drive begins with a 1st and 10.
Ready up. Ready. Panther 60.
Throwing to start the drive. Richardson. That's coming, and down he goes.
Ready.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Up the middle, here's Taylor. Some fancy footwork, but not much room to operate. Just up past the 25 and no further. We need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Pass intended for Michael Pittman. Incomplete. It's 4th down.
The Cardinals about ready to go now on defense. They'll have to defend the short field here as this drive begins with a 1st and 10. And they'll run the option to start the drive. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Now it's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 29-yard line.
Back to throw. Richardson. That complete to Downs. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Colts.
Let's go now.
1st down.
19 Tiger. 19
1st and goal
Tiger.
at the 7-yard line.
They'll run here with Taylor. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Again, it'll be Taylor. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. The Colts on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and goal.
Panther 6.
Looking to throw. Richardson. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Walter Nolan in there to drop him, and that will go. The Arizona defense back onto the field. They're in a somewhat unenviable position here to start the drive with the ball already up near midfield. They'll start this drive out on the ground. There's a nice move. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
It's a gain of 16
Line of
yards.
scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st down.
Again, it's Taylor. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Will Johnson
2nd and 7, operating from the 34.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line.
Off the option, here's Taylor. Gets around him. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 124 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
First down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run. First down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.
16-yard line.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. So it's a win here for the Colts, and it was thanks in part to the play of their third-year quarterback.
Yeah, he did a little bit of everything, didn't he? He had 2 touchdown passes through the air, another one on the ground, and that defense, they really had no answer for many of their drives.
So for Indianapolis, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for Arizona, it's loss number 5 for them on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
Not everything is smooth sailing right now. There is a crack within the locker room that's about to be addressed. They can't afford to see it become a full-blown fracture. It's on to a new week for Arizona, and next on the schedule are the Packers. It's all hands on deck to slow down the run, and that means everyone gets involved.
One more. Ah! 2-2. One more. One more. One more. One more. 2-2. One more. 2-2. One more. 2-2. 2-2. One more. 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 2-2. Let's go. One more. One more. One more. One more. One more. 2-2. One more. 2-2. Sit. Stop. One more. One more. One more. Stop. One more. Stop.
The temperatures outside routinely topping 100 degrees, but we are inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. That sound of the big red siren brings the Cardinals and their fans to action. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Arizona Cardinals. On the visiting sideline, you see head coach Matt LaFleur. His guy's perfect on the new season. 5 games, 5 wins in the early going. His counterpart, the Cardinals' Jonathan Gannon. His guy's stuck in a bit of a losing streak, hoping the return home can be what they need. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Cody Simon in on the stop.
It's second and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Second down and 8. From the gun, it's Love. Going for it all. And that is incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up a third down. While we have a moment, while we take a look at the key inactives not playing in the ball game here this afternoon.
Check pink.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Here's Love. He'll keep this himself. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
The truth is, Mike, they just aren't getting the push they need up front. This defense has been a motivated group these last couple plays, and now for the second straight time, they failed to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Ready. Bitches cut.
From the gun, on third down, it's Love. Open is Kraft. He's got it. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 27
They get the
yards.
conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
First down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
A 7-yard pickup.
And motion, it's Golden. They'll run the draw with Jacobs. And he'll get forward for a couple. Cody Simon in on the stop. It's going to be third. They need 1.
Brings up third and 1.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football as they've got it with first and 10. That is caught. What a throw. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown Packers. That is second TD.
Here we go, set.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
Check pink.
Once again, it's Jacobs. Room past the 20. Up the sideline to the 40. And he will be taken down, but what a run. as he's able to get it across midfield. A big play after being backed up. It's a gain of 43 yards.
Down. Cut.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, we're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
A gain of 19 yards.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. He's got the rookie out of Texas, Matthew Golden. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver...
And he's in! Tucker Kraft, touchdown Packers. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator...
Here we go. Here we go.
On first down, it's Love. Pass caught. It's Golden. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
Come on. Yellow.
On play action, Love. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down.
Here we go.
Here's Love. The left side, he finds Kraft. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. To throw is Love. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. Love to throw it on first down. That's to the left side and taken in by Golden. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Let's go.
On second down, Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down. Throwing is Love. That one reeled in by Golden.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
Check pick.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. That one intercepted. Picked by the rookie out of Ohio State. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. But the defense, not only the takeaway, but Greg, the pick six, and they can tie this thing up.
Yeah, and this game has been in the balance the entire way, and now for this defense to come up with this pick six, they've got a decision to make now, finding themselves down by 1 here in the second half.
Yellow, line.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5. Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5.
Black, 95.
Back to throw is Love. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Quick, yellow.
Here's Love to throw. And that is incomplete.
He was defended.
In motion goes Dobbs.
Yellow, 43.
Now into Jacobs. He'll run right. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on a play. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Love. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They need one right now. 3rd and long. He's going to look for the home run ball. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
71 yards. That's good for our Packers.
No handoff. He'll keep it himself. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. Now, Jacobs. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Love. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's his 4th touchdown. They'll drop to throw. Get this over the middle to Golden. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Now Love. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Buda Baker. And the Cardinals are right back in this one.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
So it's a win for the Cardinals. This one went down to the wire. They're able to persevere. They walk out of here with a well-deserved victory.